लतीफ़ जो सिलसिलो आहे मोहबत जंहिंजे मन में ऐं अवी ॼाणो था त लतीफ़ सां सभु माण्हू मोहबत कनि था पिया सिंधवासी त उहे ई मोहबत कनि था पिया मां सम्झां थो त लतीफ़ प्रोग्राम जिन माण्हुनि ताईं पहुतो आहे उहे बि उनखे मोहबत कनि था पिया असां वटि मिसाल मौजूदु आहे ST सोरले जो जंहिं लतीफ़ साईं ते पहिरीं PhD कई अहिड़े सिलसिले में ताइवान जी हिकिड़ी ख़ातून आहे पीलिंग हांग जेका बि लतीफ़ जे राग सां मोहबत करे थी ऐं हुनजी ख़्वाहिश आहे त उहो लतीफ़ जे राग ते PhD करे ऐं पीलिंग हांग बि लतीफ़ सां मोहबत करे थी पई भिटशा ते उन सां हिकिड़ी कचहरी थी गुफ़्तगू थी ऐं उहा कचहरी कई आहे लतीफ़ जा आशिक़ सलीम भुटे लतीफ़ साहिबु अचो त पीलिंग हांग सां उहा थियल कचहरी ॾिसूं ऐं ॿुधूं
सभेरे साथियो जे लतीफ़िलात केठियन जी हफ़्तेवार रिहाण जे लतीफ़ उन हवाले सां अॼु ताइवान ॼाई पीलिंग सां जेका पंहिंजे मुल्क पंहिंजे देश खां जेका तालीम वरिती मास्टर्स कई उन खां पोइ अमेरिका वई हायर एजुकेशन लाइ उतां पोइ ख़ुदि संदन ज़बानी ॿुधंदासीं त कीअं लतीफ़ साईं जे राग ॾे लतीफ़ साईं ॾे हिन जो तवजह थियो कीअं हिन जो शौक़ु थियो ऐं उतां कई अची हिते सिंध पहुती ऐं सिंध में भिट ते लतीफ़ साईं जे राग जी सिख्या मंठार फ़कीर खां वरिती ऐं उन ई लतीफ़ी राग ते हिन वरी पंहिंजी PhD जी थीसिस तयारु कई आहे जेका तयारी जे आख़िरी मरहलनि में आहे लतीफ़ साईं ते परॾेह खां कही आयल संदसि कलाम ऐं फ़िक्र में उहा मणिया जेका दुनिया चाहे थी या दुनिया जंहिं फ़िक्र जे अञा ओसीड़े में आहे उहो साॻियो फ़िक्र उन्हनि माण्हुनि खे छिके हिते खणी थो अचे त पोइ असां जेके धरती धणी आहियूं जेके मालिकनि सां पंहिंजी धरती जी निस्बत सां ॿोली जी निस्बत सां सक़ाफ़त जी निस्बत सां पंहिंजाइप रखूं था त असां केतिरो उन में इंसाफ़ करे सघिया आहियूं ऐं केतिरो उन मां पिराए सघिया आहियूं ऐं जे न त पोइ असांजी मौजूदा क़ौमी बदहाली समाजी बदहाली मजमूई तौर असांजी सुञाणप खे जेको नुक़सानु रसियो आहे छीहो रसियो आहे उन जो बि राज़ इहो ई आहे त असां फ़िक्र लतीफ़ खे पुठी ॾिनी आहे न त फ़िक्र लतीफ़ आलिमी अमुन खां वठी हर इनफ़रादी शख़्स जी हक़नि जी ॻाल्हि करे थो अमुन जी ॻाल्हि करे थो मोहबत जी ॻाल्हि करे थो सोरले पहिरियों माण्हू हुयो जंहिं ग़ुलाम सिंध जॾहिं सब कंटेंट जे हवाले सां PhD करे असांजे मौसम जी ॻाल्हि असांखे ॿुधाई असां सिंधी माण्हू एॾा सवाल जहिड़ा अबोज आहियूं जो पंहिंजे मौसम खे बि ॿियनि जी अखि सां ॾिसण जा आदी थी विया आहियूं ऐं पोइ लतीफ़ साईं ते जेको कमु थियो आहे हिन महिल ताईं घणे क़दुरु सिंधी में राग त मुश्किल सां कंहिं ॿी ॿोली वारे ॻाल्हाईंदड़ ॻायो हुजे ऐं आलमी लेवल ते असां साईं खे उहा मञता बि न ॾियारे सघियूं इहा बि असांजी कोताही आहे असांजे इदारनि जी असांजे इनफ़रादी माण्हुनि जी जेके लतीफ़ियात सां सलाहियल आहिनि उहे उहो पंहिंजो वण न निभाए सघिया आहिनि पर पोइ बि असांखे हिन हवाले सां फ़ख़ुरु आहे त परॾेही माण्हू साईं जी कंहिं न कंहिं ख़ूबी खां मुतासिर थी असां वटि अचनि था ऐं असांजे मौसम ते उहो कमु कनि था ऐं पंहिंजी ज़िंदगी संवारे वञनि था ऐं असांखे वरी एतिरो फ़ाइदो ज़रूरु थिए थो त असां फ़िक्र लतीफ़ सां जी निस्बत सां सिंधी क़ौम आलमी लेवल ते सुञाती वञे थी सिंधी सक़ाफ़त सिंधी तहज़ीब सिंधी माण्हू जो महिमान नवाज़ी जो तरीक़ो हुनजो रवैयो मजमूई सुञाणप असांजी वरी उन्हनि माण्हुनि जी मार्फत बाक़ी ॾेहनि ते पहुचे थी उहो बि साईं जो थोरो असां ते अहसान असां ते जेको कॾहिं हलाए नथा सघूं त सभेल साथियो ही सॼण सही जे मूं कोॾ निहारिया ही सॼण सही जे मूं कोॾ निहारिया ईंदमि जां पेही त सभु लाहींदमि ॾोखड़ा जीअं लतीफ़िलात हाणे असां ताइवान ॼाई पीलिंग सां ॻाल्हि ॿोल कंदासीं First of all, I want to know about your family background, your parents, your primary education up to masters in your country. If you are pleased to let us know about your such background.
My parents are from Taiwan.
Taiwan.
My father is an anthropologist and he
professor in
yes.
anthropology.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I was 8 to 13, he was doing his PhD in in Scotland. So
Scotland.
I lived there with him, where I learned to speak English. And then after that, I did all my schooling in Taiwan up until my master's level.
Yeah.
So for my master's MA, I did musicology at
Musicology.
National Taiwan.
Your MA is in musicology.
Yes.
Yeah, local music.
Actually, it was on music history as depicted in grotto paintings.
Yeah. Then after doing masters in your country, onward, what did you do?
After that, I applied for a PhD program in the US. So now
USA.
I'm studying. I'm in the middle of my program.
Okay, you got it.
Yes.
Then what did you do that in that period in America?
So
You got admission for PhD
yes.
and you chose the topic.
So I applied to the Department of Music, and
Music.
in the music department there are several sub-disciplines.
Yeah.
So my discipline is ethnomusicology.
Ethnomusicology.
Yes, which
Okay.
means anthropology of music.
Anthropology.
Yes.
Can we think in that way? Anthropology is the science of society.
Yes.
Yeah. While we are talking about anthropology, it means the impact of literature on society.
Anthropology of music, you mean?
Of music, yes, music is connected with everybody, at least not the context of singing, but as far as listening is concerned, everyone
Right.
listens it.
Yes, so in the anthropology of music, we are interested in why and how people make music, and
Yeah.
what are its effects, and why do people
Okay,
make music the way they
how
do.
many sisters and brothers you have?
I have one sister.
One sister younger to you.
Yes.
What does she do
Now she works as a translator in the US.
in USA? Okay, while staying there in USA and doing your PhD work, how did you come to know about Lateefi?
Actually, before I applied to my PhD, I've been coming to Pakistan. So since
Yeah.
2009, I've been coming here. I was learning the tabla at the time in Lahore.
Yeah.
So during my visits to Pakistan, I became very interested in visiting Sufi shrines.
Mystic poets.
Yes, mystic poets, their music, and visiting their dargahs, shrines.
Yeah.
Yes. So in Lahore there was a Sufi music festival, and there I learned about the fakirs of Pitcha.
Of Persia.
So then
you heard them direct. Live.
I don't remember if I heard them direct, but there was
Somehow you come to know
brochure.
about.
Yes, I came to know about
Then
it.
how your interest developed?
Then because Lateefi is such a big saint of Sindh, so I thought that I must visit it sometime. And so after a lot of difficulty, because in
Prior
Lahore,
to reading him.
prior to knowing anything about
Yeah.
him, but just because of his fame,
Yeah.
and so I got a chance to visit in 2014,
Yeah.
and I went to his shrine. It was nighttime, and the Ragi fakirs were singing,
Singing there.
and the dampuros were playing,
Yeah.
and it was such a beautiful atmosphere, music, peaceful atmosphere, people sitting there. Then I thought this is a good place for doing
Comparatively.
research.
Comparatively, as far as at that period, whatever you heard, other poetry or other mystic poets or singers of different shrines, comparatively you came to know that here the atmosphere is very peaceful and attractive one, and somehow it conveys message.
Somehow it gave me such a feeling that I felt this was a very beautiful place that I wanted to stay in.
You are internally moved.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then we are coming to the point that how did you start to learn Lateefi, by reading or by singing?
I started learning Lateefi through singing.
Through singing.
Yes.
Then you came to reading.
Yes.
And in singing, who's your teacher here?
My teacher is
Yeah.
Ustad Mantar Fakir.
Fakir Junejo.
Junejo.
Yeah. At first time, what were the difficulties between you? Because Fakir Mantar, your teacher, he is not so highly educated person, and you not being a local Sindhi speaking, then how did you communicate to each other?
So in the beginning, my Urdu was also not very good, and my Sindhi, I haven't started learning
Like
Sindhi
your teacher,
yet.
his Urdu is not so well.
But we could communicate through music.
Somehow to understand
because
each other.
learning the suras, you don't need to speak, you just
Yeah.
need to sing. So
Sing.
through that, just by listening to him singing, I learned.
What was the first melody that you heard at first time?
I think the first melody that when I came to visit the
Yeah.
first time, I remember they sang Sorni. Sorni.
Melody of Sorni.
Yes.
And when you started learning the Shahjarag, means Shalatis poetry, there is Shalat is the only poet who has his own melodious singing. No one poet or mystic poet or Shirain has his own such a legacy.
Yes.
And it starts from Lateefi himself.
Yes.
In his period. And if we go in history back, then it goes to Shah Abdul Karim, his grandfather for generations back. It comes from that. Then when you started, what was the first poem that you recited, you sung it, then what was that, why that followed by the poems?
So, I think in the Fakir's community, the first surah you learn is Surah Samudi. So that was also
Samudi.
what I learned. And it's the bed is Page Pasegar,
Paga Pasegar, Ayal Samudrinje,
Hayal Samudinje, Vijay Jain Janjar,
Viji Jio Janjar, Man
Vanyaneo.
Vajani Ogare. Could you consider the meaning of that poem?
I know the rough meaning, word by word meaning.
Literal meaning.
It's the Lateefi is telling the women of the sailors, the wives of the sailors, to stand close to where they tie the boats, to stay vigilant so that they won't leave secretly in the night.
Yeah. And he apprehends the separation that's coming in future, near future.
Yes.